Though Rwanda is endowed with a diversity of ecosystems, it is not safe from climate change that has hit the globe. To mitigate its impact, the government has initiated several eco-friendly policies and strategies and has placed the protection of the environment and green economy at the center of its priorities. Initiated by the Ministry of Youth and Culture and partners, Youth Ecobrigade Programme is one of the government initiatives that target to preserve environment as well as creating green job opportunities for youth. Youth cooperatives have implemented activities such as the rehabilitation of Nyabarongo River catchment through erosion control activities such as constructing radical and progressive terraces and providing buffer zone protection.
Iyo dukora ahantu mu mirimo y'abaturage tubakorera amaterasi y'indinganire. Hari nkuko ahantu haba haracikaga cyane, ariko iyo tumaze kuhakora gucika ntago byongera zira ntengu zacikagamo ziragabanyuka. Kuko tubaciramo imiyoboro kandi n'amaterasi tukayahinga neza ku buryo baringaniye, ku buryo umuturage iyo yongeye guhingamo agashyiramo imyaka ye yashyizemo agafumbire ntago kongera kuba kagenda, kaguma muri wa murima, noneho yahinga imyaka ikera bwikube uko yezaga mbere.
Usanga ndetse ibishyimbo birimo ari byiza kurusha uko mbere byari bimeze, kuko ubutaka bwaragendaga, ariko bifumbire ntishobora kugenda irimo yose, ugatuma imyaka ishobora kuzagira umusaruro utuwa mbere.
The very program is currently employing more than 3,500 youth, almost half of them being female, from 55 cooperatives in 3 districts, namely Karongi, Muhanga, and Ngororero. The youth employed through Ecobrigade Programme say it has positively impacted their lives.
Narangije 2017 hari umushomeri bisanzwe, ndetse byongeye n'ikindi twara abana b'imfubyi nyine dusa nkaho twibana na bakuru banjye. Twabaga mu rugo kwishyura mituweli bikatugora, ntibikitugora, dusigaye twishyura byoroshye. Ku giti cyanjye nabashije kwikenura ku tubazo tumwe na tumwe wenda nari mfite, ndetse ndanasevinga. Ndakeka amaze kugura ingurube zigera nko muri 4. Izo ngizo kuva mu kwa mbere kugeza na n'ubu ngubu ziracyabyara inyungu. Mu myaka iri imbere ziraba zimaze nabo zo kunguka, zimaze gutera imbere. Mbese urumva ko ibyiza ni inyungu ni nyinshi cyane dutegereje imbere.
Turi gutegura umushinga w'icyayi. Tujya rero gutegura umushinga w'icyayi, twabonye ko isoko ry'icyo cyayi riri hafi, kubera ko dufite uruganda rutwegereye mu murenge tubangikanye wa Rugabano. Ubwo rero igihingwa kigezweho muri ako gace dutuyemo ni igihingwa cy'icyayi. Kandi abafashamyumvire b'uruganda twagerageje kuganira, batubwira uburyo icyayi cyunguka, uburyo washora n'uburyo amafaranga washoye mu guhinga icyayi yazagaruka. Turebye tubona ni umushinga woroshye ku buryo wazunguka, cyane cyane ko ari n'umushinga w'igihe kirekire. Ni umushinga iyo umaze guhinga icyayi gikorera mu myaka 3 gusa, nyuma y'imyaka 3 gusarura no kugikata gusa kugira ngo gishibuke kimere neza, ubundi ugasarura imyaka iri hejuru ya 30.
Twemeje ko tuzajya twizigama ku mafaranga twari bujye duhimbwa buri munsi, noneho buri muntu akajya yizigama amafaranga 300 ku mafaranga twakoreraga 1,200. Ubwo rero amafaranga twafunguye account muri Sako, amafaranga tuyashyiraho, twari tumaze kugera ku mafaranga 900 arengaho makeya. Twaricaye turareba, tubona ahantu dutuye hari ibintu bijyanye nk'imboga ntago bikunda kuhaboneka. Noneho turavuga tuti nkatwe turashoboye, turi urubyiruko, ntabwo wenda twakwibanda gukora ikintu kimwe gusa, reka twaguke turebe n'akandi kantu twakora kajya katwinjiriza inyungu kandi vuba. Tuhita dushaka uyu murima, turawishyura, dushaka n'ifumbire kugira ngo tujya guhingamo inyanya ndetse na poivro, kugira ngo tujye tubasha kubigeza ku isoko ribera hano hafi. N'abantu bajyaga wenda nko kubizana nk'igatumba, urumva ko babaga bagiye ahantu kure, ariko twaravuze ngo nkatwe muri Ndaro nibiba bihari tuzajya tubona abantu baza kubitwara vuba, ndetse nabo babasha kubibona hafi, natwe tubashe kubona inyungu.
These youths were mobilized to form cooperatives and save a portion of their remunerations so that they use the money to start businesses that will help them earn money after completion of the program. The Ministry of Youth and Culture with partners supported cooperatives that have enough savings and good projects with capital to boost their businesses.
Ecobrigade is a cooperative organization that we have put together to organize young people to support ecological protection, the ecosystem for the environment. But also, besides protecting the environment and conserving the environment, we are focusing on creating jobs, working with the young people to create jobs. So the target was, we were anticipating to have 3,000 jobs created, but we were happy to surpass the target and have 4,200 jobs created, and it was in only 3 districts. So it was a pilot, and we see that as a success. We want to expand further. Those young people who have organized themselves in cooperatives, Mumasibo, we are looking at supporting them further. Those who have saved, we want to support the initiatives, the income generating project that they are doing right now, so that we can really encourage them to save, but also think beyond the project. If their project ends, they don't go back to poverty.
As the way forward, the Ecobrigade Programme activities are planned to be expanded to other provinces and support youth agribusiness projects with technical skills, required inputs such as fertilizers and seeds, and irrigation facilities.
What is next is now to expand further in other sectors, because even Karongi or Mohanga, Ongore itself, we didn't expand in all sectors. We did only in a few of them. So we want to expand further in partnership with our partners, especially the Ministry of Environment, FONERGWA, and the Ministry of Defense. We are looking at expanding in also more sectors in those specific districts where we're operating. We also want to tag every project of environment where they're operating in the country, like in the southern province, in the further districts in the western province. In the eastern province also there's a lot of opportunities for the young people. In the northern province, the Gichumbi belt, or the Gichumbi, greening Gichumbi and greening Amayaga, is where we are looking for more opportunities going further.
Rwanda, perhaps like many other African countries, is suffering the worst impacts of climate change, population growth, and of course now COVID-19. If you look at what climate change is doing to this particular area alone, there are lots of landslides, and the farmers are limited to less than a hectare of land. If we are to resolve these problems, we've got to be smarter about how we work with 3 objectives. The first objective is, how do we create work? How do we create jobs for Rwandans? The second objective is, how do we create wealth for Rwandans? And the third one is, how do we address the health crisis that we are facing right now? As UNDP, we've invested about $100,000 into addressing all these 3. With this project alone, we've been able to create 4,000 jobs, over 4,000 jobs. But that's not all. We are encouraging youth to save some of the money that they are making out of their investments. And by so doing, we're encouraging them to create wealth for themselves, to create some discretionary income that they can now start lending and borrowing and creating much more wealth within the community. But that's not all. We are aware that we are operating within a crisis, within a pandemic, and we are helping communities to be able to respond to COVID-19. So this is why we think this project is so important in the times that we are right now.
Supporting youth is one of the main issues from the Rwandan government, and also Korean government is agreed on that issue too. Because by recalling the Korean history, Korea can develop the country very quickly by investing youth for the young generation. So it's very important to have enough human capacity through investing in youth. That's why we have a close relationship with the My Culture and UNDP. And also apart from this project, also we are supporting Young Resilience Fund, which is the fund for the entrepreneurs, for the youth. And also we are operating the I Accelerator, which is for the young women. So those are the examples that KOICA pays lots of interest for the Rwandan government invest in the youth.